Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Athletics.
You counterfeit, I countered your fits, led you astray in the worst way. Too legit, them hammer days, and we buck down. This is Bucktown. Come on.
Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Wherever that might be, hold me to it, and you ain't gotta like the way I do it.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Joey Estes. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That's inside. Now 2-0. There's the strike.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Line drive. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
David Hamilton will hit next.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In for a strike. 0-1. Hamilton in his 3rd season. 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Now move to first, and he dives back in safely. Left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Duran, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brown settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, Brian Bayo. What do we need to know here?
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Zach Geloff, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Batting second,
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Casas takes it himself, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And Singing, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Tag, and he's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Come on, Connor. Come on, Athletic.
Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Casas. And that will end the inning. The A's strand 1. Scoreless after 1.
Yeah. Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on him. I'm from that bully with.
And we're back.
Leading
New
off
inning
for
getting
Boston.
started.
Second
Standing in
baseman,
is the power
Alex
hitting second
Bregman.
baseman, Alex Bregman. Estes back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That misses. 1-1. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Ball, that's down.
Missed with a changeup. 2-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bleday hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter.
And next for the Red Sox,
Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Lifted in the air out to left. Brown pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest
right
gear
fielder,
and go a
Gunnar
long way to track
Henderson.
that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Outside corner, there's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Second inning here, no score. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score.
It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking.
Bottom of the second. And now here is Kyle McCann.
Catcher Kyle McCann.
Ball one there. McCann fouls one off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next one is off the plate. 2-2. Stays alive. Next offering is downstairs. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So here's Brown at the plate. Splits the plate. That's strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now here's Gio Urshela. Outside low, ball one. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2.
That's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
This is J.J. Bleday. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Bleday launched a homer in his most recent game. McCann on third with 2 out. Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped. Base hit and a run in to score.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the rookie first baseman. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
All you got to
No
do is
ball, 2
concentrate
strikes.
and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Just missed. That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0. Check swing, called strike. Got him swinging, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, bases empty. And a strike in there.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
One down, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Two outs, bases empty. In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Finds its way through, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, shortstop David Hamilton.
Now a chance for David Hamilton. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 1 and the Red Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Zach Gelof. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
Ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
In the dirt, and the count is filled up. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Wilson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
Misses, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Bregman fires to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder, Brent Rooker.
2 down, bases empty. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Doubled his first time. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they still lead it 1-0.
To worry about your fear brings chaos to your calm.
And we're back.
Leading off
Raffy
for the
coming
Red
to the
Sox,
plate now.
third baseman,
All
Rafael
around, I think if you
Devers.
asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And Devers hits that one. And it goes just foul. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Fly to left his first time. Ripped, but it curls foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Way high with that one.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
1-2 now. Next offering misses down and away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ripped to short. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice
Now
job
batting,
of
second
keeping the
baseman,
ball out
Alex
of the air,
Bregman.
lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Bregman in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And that one upstairs, ball one. A's leading by a run. And that one missing low. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's low for ball four.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now here is Masataka Yoshida. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Lined into right. Rooker makes the ground, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the A's 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the 4th, now the A's designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Athletics showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's a little bit low.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle McCann. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. McCann fouls one off. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
2-2 to count.
That one misses, and it's a full count. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Here's the left fielder, Seth Brown. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That one outside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Gio Urshela steps in.
Now batting,
0 for 1
third
so far.
baseman, Gio Urshela.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already
No ball,
chasing
2
that
strikes.
nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one
1 ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. McCann off of first with 2 away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The A's strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back.
Lead
Quite a
off for
pitcher's
Boston.
duel so
Right
far. Here's how the
fielder,
starters
William
have performed
Abreu.
up to this point.
Send shivers down my spine, giving me peace of mind. Yeah, girl, let's slide all night long. I like the way you move. I got to
Estes back to work. That one down the line, and foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Foul ball still 0-2. And misses inside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Wong batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's back there. It's a bomb. He sends it out of here, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Ref Snyder in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brown snags it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
And stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran. He's 2 for 2. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
He swings and fouls one off.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo blast ties it for Boston. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ball line to center. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brennan.
And now the first baseman, he's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one a little below the knees. 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Back to the top of the lineup, Zach Geloff getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's inside. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. That one missed.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know
he's got it. And that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, David Hamilton. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Leclerc appears to be getting loose. Ferguson getting loose as well. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there.
You got 2 balls.
Really had
1
some
strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's hard hit on the line. Rooker calls it in, and there's 1 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And here is Devers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there, and it's 0-1. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. His 29th of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now it's going to be Tristan Casas. Inside. And that is ball 1. That one fouled off. The 1-2. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's Alex Bregman, hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Joey Estes won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, T.J. McFarland.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Man at first, and now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the A's 1. And we're back. Now, Jacob Wilson. Singing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker now at the plate. 1 for 2. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Just missed. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Aroldis Chapman preparing to come on if needed. Bernardino warming up as well. Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Next up for the A's, Connor Norby. Both 2 in this one. There's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The A's trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now at the plate, Kyle McCann. Up the middle. Whips it to Casas. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
It ain't real if you ain't bust no checks. It ain't real if you ain't earned respect. It ain't real if you ain't out on the fields, mate. It's on the net, 'cause it ain't real. It ain't real if you ain't bust.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder,
Leading off
Wilyer
for Boston,
Abreu.
right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Slice the other way and foul. This to 3rd. Fires across the diamond. That's the 1st out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty, and that one wrapped foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that
Now
one. Once you get the ball by the
fielder,
pitcher, there's a
Rob
lot of base
Refsnyder.
hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here is Rob Refsnyder. First pitch just misses. Urshela. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Red Sox 2 and the A's 1.
TikTok with the time on the clock, you been here wasting my time, boy. You need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth, thinking tennis. You a menace, about to start up a war.
Aroldis Chapman on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Brown up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Bregman to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Gio Urshela to the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that is out of play. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1 and 2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Stepping in, J.J. Bleday. And there's a strike. Two down, nobody on.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the A's 1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Left fielder, Jaron Duran.
McFarland back to work. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground to short, Wilson. On the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And here is David Hamilton. Short hop liner, handled it short. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
That misses. Ball 1. On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and Devers is set down. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brennan Bernardino.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Well, one-run game, and here's the first baseman.
First baseman, Brennan Malone.
That's in there. That's strike 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Moore, a left-hander, also throwing. That's off the mark. And 1-1. There's a strike. That's out to center field. Ref Snyder makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach
Geloff. Up next for the A's. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. 1 for 3.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move. But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the A's 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Leclerc.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, 1-run game. Tristan Casas digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Tyler Kinley up and throwing. Otanez also throwing. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. Yeah, there's the strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one found hard the other way.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
And he dropped it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Now batting, designated
So up
hitter,
next, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 3 in this one.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Next offering is fouled back. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the A's 1.
Now pitching for Boston.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer,
63.
Justin Slayton.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Now the A's designated hitter, Connor Norby.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
One-run game, bottom 9. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. McCann, the next to hit. First pitch misses. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
One down, base is empty. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now that is
Seth Brown up next for the A's.
Seth Brown.
Just missed. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Late swing, foul to the left. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran puts it away for the out.
Up next for the A's, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
The Athletics down to their last out. Here's the third baseman, Gio Urshela. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. And the sweeper misses.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating
hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing. And everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, Americans tell a lie.